Ooh, this is unpleasant.
I don't know what specific branch of Christianity it is that are like animals don't have souls, animals don't go to heaven.
That really does sound like a pastiche of all the judgmental ones. Like I'm a Baptist and I'm a what have you. Probably not. I don't think Presbyterian. I don't remember like a huge sort of, but maybe that was my upbringing more than the church itself. Anyway,
Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us.
hey, can I have a Capri Sun?
It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you.
More like a child inflicts upon you. I'm gonna get that spooky coat right over there.
Yep.
I appear to only really have
You
one
don't
button.
even have an interact button. All you've got is your little fucking cross.
I feel like it's
Oh,
oh
clever.
oh hello.
Clever boy. She's purple.
Well, obviously she's different. So
We just always thought there was something wrong with her.
r/ not like other girls. I feel it is interesting to point out I hadn't done so earlier. The fact that not only is an MS-DOS game controller supported, or less controller supported the more recommends it, but the fact that it is I'm using the sticks rather than any sort of D-pad.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
Ooh, he seems perturbed.
What? What? What?
He doesn't even know. He's having a moment.
Oh, you
Oh my goodness. Look at what is behind me.
know.
Ooh. That's not nice.
Shelly, what's your fucking problem?
I sanctify this giant bed. And the large people that
That's
lay
a
in it.
big ass bed. That's a fucking polycule bed right there. That's a polycule and 2 dogs.
Now, knowing my horror games, it's in the TV. No.
I kind of forgot this was in the 80s.
What is your problem? In
The TV kind of jarred me for a second.
just to see, it could be just a House of a Smash player. That's why the girl is purple. She's a peach main. I sanctify your art. It lacks form and is therefore ungodly. See, I told you.
You got your little Jawa. You got your, I don't know, what would you call that?
It's kind of shaped like a pyramid head pastiche.
I'd call it a fucking C- in art. That's what I'd call it to start with.
Mind you, I will make a point of this. Like he's gone with what would be tropes of your road figure and your big unspeakable horror, but he's chosen a daytime scene for his horror. I think it's very hereditary in that way. Young boy is ahead of his time. Now, oh, that's a set of. Oh, that's going to go down to the basement.
Oh, good.
That's going to be wonderful,
Good.
isn't it? Yeah, let's go down.
Let's check out the fucking basement.
Oh, and it's a
good. They have a mannequin.
Why would they not?
Why?
And I can't even exercise it. It is too
Good, they got a
ungodly.
mannequin. They got a rocking horse. We're all fucking set.
Just, it's like, okay, this is Cabin in the Woods 2. Pick the, even though that's impossible. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like now when there's sudden color. Oh. Just a bed frame. Exercise the bed frame. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked, what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary? I love how, because we didn't see the letter that was sent out before this, it kind of sounds like a university first year or freshman just adding words to when they pad out their essay. The definition of the sociological imagination as described by. Anyway, the area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice
Quimbomba.
Quimbomba. It's sometimes hard to tell with this font, and that's about the only thing I'll say.
Quimbomba.
Quimbomba. It's what you might call a pagan religion.
Vagina magic.
It's kind of a mix between Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship.
So it's voodoo, but we didn't want to encroach.
They prayed to some figures of San La Muerte. I am butchering that pronunciation. I sure I am. Sorry, I'm white.
San La Muerte?
San La Muerte.
San La Muerte.
San La Muerte.
Muerte.
San La Muerte. And the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared long after that. We told him he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months, Leighton.
I haven't seen. What did I say his name was? Like Rick Slenderman?
Max Slenderman.
Max Slenderman, or fuck, I can't even remember.
Max Slenderman. Attorney at law, as you said. I might be a third party, so that's why he has come to subpoena me. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, I hate this. Okay. Alright.
Just making clan hoods for the family.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's gotta be one of you.
It's one of you. It might actually be the sewing machine. Face it. No. No. Ooh, I'm running out of robes, and I don't like this. I don't like this.
Nope. Oh. I thought you could expel the racism from one of them.
Okay, we don't know for a fact that this is connected to racism. I see nothing wrong with standing in the center of the blood.
There was something wrong with the kid.
Oh my goodness.
Before
I
the
am
game
getting
even
out
started,
of that. It is chasing me.
Fucking devil. Ah!
Oh, and one of the... Oh no, this is terrible.
Exercise it.
I probably...
Oh
Oh my god! Ooh, this is... And there's the mannequin right there. No. I'm just gonna leave the house. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need anything.
Can't leave. You've got to solve the mystery of the fucking house.
No, I don't.
The Martin house.
Fine. I guess I'll go upstairs and embrace my death. How about that for a... How about that for a bag of apples? Be gone, exercise. You see, I'm getting a lot of static right now, and it's like the case of... I feel like the mystery is pretty solved.
That's Simon. 'Cause it's the 80s. I thought people didn't fucking live in this house anymore.
Oh, it's 2 letters.
How long ago was the original incident? Was it like a bunch of years, or was it just a couple of years?
Maybe a couple? I would have to double check.
Yeah, maybe it was just a couple of years. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead. Or maybe seeing baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic.
She just stares down at the doll. Thanks, I hate it.
I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came, so I raised my crucifix and began the rite again.
There is probably only one room as bad as the basement in horror, and it's the upstairs basement. Colloquially known as the attic.
Exercise the toilet. Ouch, shit, demon.
It is beyond repair. I can't enter there. So, I feel like...
Maybe where you went was actually the attic and not the basement.
Like, this house just doesn't have a basement?
Yeah, maybe the stairs were unclear and it's actually the attic.
Hey, I accidentally sequence broke this game. Join us next
you
time.
You go back inside. You go back in that house.
I feel like I've kind of done the things.
It's like, well, some fucking shit happened here.
Spooky shit happened here.
I'm
possibly
here.
Racist shit.
Possibly,
I'm gone.
Possibly some racist things happen here. I want no more part of this. Yeah, see, I think that might be attic stairs, but it really looks like basement stairs.
I would assume basement if it's the kitchen here. It's just
yeah, no, you're right. Okay, so let's look around upstairs some more.
Especially if it's a handrail rather than one of those. We really don't have them in this country, but one of those pulled down sort of.
Attics and basements are not really a thing here.
We don't really have to worry about
Yes,
nearly as much natural disasters as
and
Americans
we have
do.
a much smaller problem with ghosts too.
Yeah, ghosts don't come here. They think, oh, this is rate shit, mate.
General, like, ghosts and demons and spooky shit is just, like, much smaller per capita problem in down under, because we don't build our houses on top of Indian burial grounds or have, like, fucking basements and attics and, like, creepy shit.
The ghosts have a look at our country and they're like, say, there's only one Taco Bell here, they're closing all the Starbuckses. What is a ghost to do? Honestly, just...
We have a lot of barns.
We do have a lot of barns.
We have barns. They're more like sheep sheds.
They're full of hay rather than
We
ghosts.
have sheep sheds. We don't have big red barns.
Those are cool. You can often make, like, kinda make huts out of the hay bales. It's kinda cool. You were saying only the Simon, but we got an Etch-a-Sketch. We got one of those push things to, you know, that have the balls inside, just to acclimatize an entire generation of children towards mowing.
I think that little red thing is a Viewmaster.
Oh my god, it is!
And I think below that is an Optimus Prime.
Just in truck form.
Yeah.
Everything else I can't quite tell. Also, look at these particularly...
On the bottom left there, I'm going to give a hot take.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
That is a hot take. I at this stage, I'm just kind of blindly...
Now it's time to hit game facts.
Trying to...
No, it's the 80s. We don't have game facts yet. You gotta fucking... Was Nintendo Power out yet?
Is there
No, it's not on the Nintendo. It's on a computer. We gotta order a fucking hit book.
What about the hotline? Can we use that?
I think maybe you're not done in the basement.
Potentially not. The basement slash attic, we are not really sure of floors. Floors, they are just an imaginary concept which has just been blown apart, apparently.
I know you're not having fun in the basement, but
That wasn't there.
painting?
That wasn't there. What if I anger the symbols again by standing in there, but I exorcise them?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh,
oh.
oh, goodness. Okay.
Oh,
Oh
I think
no,
you're
this
dead.
is not terrible. You want some brownies before going to bed?
Oh. She's here. She is here.
If that's not a RuPaul's entrance line, I don't know what is. Do you know what my entrance line would be?
What?
If the teacher is more than 15 minutes late, we're all allowed to leave.